Hi guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic start to the term. I'm good. Can't complain. But I've been meaning to do this video for a while now. It's If you've been following me for a while, you know that after every end term, I usually post up reflections of the term. And this time I decided, why not? Let me just talk in front of the camera and the camera and share some little nuggets that I am using to shape my term. And believe it or not, they actually some of them are the same things. Of course, boundaries are always a constant in our profession. So let me just go straight to it. Number one, compared to third term, I feel like I really held my boundaries, and it is so important in our profession to put your boundaries in check because people will use you to their own advantage. And boundaries can look like someone asking you to cover their lesson and yet they don't do the same to yours. Someone could ask you to help them to mark some work and they don't help you in return. Um, Even to the point of overstepping what to talk about. Maybe they try to, you know, talk about your personal life or the personal life of others. So those are boundaries that need to be upheld in the workplace, especially staff room. Um, yeah, in the staff room, because sometimes these boundaries can be crossed. And remember, you have people across generations, the way you think is different from the way other people think. Um, so that's the first thing. So, did I uphold my boundaries? I did, and they came at a very crucial time. So, towards the end of the month, the last month of the term for first term, that was March, I was really swamped with work. And I remember these colleagues of mine trying to, send me somewhere and, some errands, to run some errands for them. And I was not having it. And I think it was the first time that I had ever said no. And the reception was quite intriguing. But you know what? People will adapt to change and to their new change, and I feel like maybe they took it to offense, but you know the respect has now been established, so that when someone says no, I mean, take their word for it and move on and adapt to it. You will not always have a yes all the time. Number two, I learned, okay, what can I say? I have never experienced a toxic um, colleague since I began teaching a while ago. And it was so new to me to actually experience that kind of treatment. And it still stings me to this day. Um, so during the term, an event happened that I choose not to share here for personal reasons and also work related reasons. But when you encounter a colleague who does not want to help out, who does not want to support, who does not want to do their share of work, and is constantly putting the face of, I am a good person, I am the vibrant worker. Just people pleasing tendencies. So if you combine those two together, it it's just like a it's like a bomb. It's like a bomb to those who you work with, and it's actually mentally straining. And the toxicity also came about when one is you do your part, her part, and you do your share of work. You do the share of work that was supposed to be to this person, and the fact that they have the audacity to return the work that you did on their behalf. Um, I think I was really insulted by it, and I think the hardest part is if your colleagues are older than you, like very much older. Sorry for the English. And it it really is hard to navigate. But then I am reminded that sometimes you don't need to argue with people, because you actually just need to see, is this person able to receive the correction? If not, then I'm pretty sure that there's no amount of talking to or amount of explaining that you would do that would change this person's narrative or would change this person's behavior. And it can be very hard and daunting to work in such an environment. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, the downside of it is it actually affects your health, generally, even your mental health, um, because you're constantly frustrated by these people, and anxiety as well. I know most of us we just know anxiety for you know for anxiety's sake. But what is anxiety? Truly, I share on my stories often about this, because it's something that I uh, I guess I'm in trying to understand it as well as I navigate this profession, because I deal with anxiety a lot sometimes. Yeah, and so that was number two, toxicity. And toxicity is um, it's difficult to navigate. That's what I can generally say. Number three is the concept of minding your business. I think I have had the privilege of seeing this at so many levels in my teaching experience. But what I'm going to say on this topic is I think it is so good to mind your business. Um, and here it means that if someone in confidence seeks you out for some advice or some direction, I think it's good to honor them with your time and your advice. If they take it, well and good. If they don't, it's still okay. And minding your business here, it's both non-professional and professional as well. Do not take up tasks that have not been assigned to you. Do not offer up your time if it will not be compensated if you are taking up someone else's work, because in our profession we usually encounter such. If you've been in this profession, you know sometimes someone may miss duty, especially teacher on duty staff, um, and maybe some responsibilities like head of departments and games and music, because this is going to be a very busy time. So take it upon yourself to actually detach yourself from minding people's business. And don't be, I think one advice I would say here, it may be controversial, but don't be so quick to give an opinion. Don't be so quick to give an opinion on, oh, this person has not done this. Believe it or not, maybe if you're put to task to do the same thing, you may not do it as efficiently. Or again, what is your aim in, giving that opinion? Um, yeah. So I guess those are the three major things that stood out for me in first time. Trying to navigate all of that as well. Again, I stand corrected on everything. I understand that we have different work environments, and yeah, we continue to do the best we can. Uh, yeah. So until next time.